Hi guys, it's Love and Info with Love and Info. So here I am. How are you guys doing today? How is every single one of you doing in the inside? How are you really feeling? Now how you want to tell the world you want to feel, not how you want to tell yourself you want to feel, but every once in a while we must be honest with ourselves and tell us how we really feel, at least to ourselves, you know. Today I'm feeling brushed. I'm feeling content with myself, and I'm going through some personal stuff, but nothing too major, you know. I'm really like, my work has me like, you know, like it's not a lot, you know what I mean, but I'm working like a lot more hours, and it's like a little bit more of responsibility, so it's keeping me busy, which is good because, you know, it's a time of the month in which you've been sober for a month or two and you're starting to get those urges again, you know, and it's really good to have a real strong structure not to lose. At least in my case, is what kept me going so far right now, right here. And also because I've been so involved with work lately and trying to learn all this new stuff, I haven't been creating much. But I came up with a really good subject, and I wrote something last night. So, what do we have to be thankful for today? Well, me, in my case, as always, I have this little fucking camera right here, and I have you guys to be thankful for. I have my life, I have my structure, I have my job, and I have all the love that I need in myself and in those who I surround myself with. And that's a really good fucking thing, you know? Like, everybody's so nice to me at work, you know? So I'm really thankful for that. What did I wrote yesterday? Oh, yeah. So we're gonna start today. I'm just gonna read something that I wrote yesterday. It has absolutely nothing to do with the subject. And then we're gonna go on to the subject, and then I'm gonna sing a song, and then I'm gonna go on with my day. I have to go make a fucking police report. I feel so nervous walking into a fucking police station. I lost my passport, and when I went over there, they're like, oh, you have to go get this and go get this and go get that to get a new one. And I'm like, I already have all those documents. They're like, yeah, but you need new ones. I'm like, okay. So I have to go to the fucking school district and chase my fucking transcripts around because I went to a small school, like a charter school downtown. And it's like, and then, yeah, it's a lot. It's not a lot, but it's like adulting. And it's just like, ugh, I could just not do it, you know, and let it affect me in 10 years from now. So this is what I wrote yesterday. It's just a little poem. I haven't wrote in a while. Little poems like this. I used to write them a lot when I first started. I'm scared. The more I know you, the more I fear that single-handed you will break me dear. The more I love you, the more I fear. You lie so much, I'm scrambled, dear. You take me high, you take me low. My heart is blue, it's not your fault. I should have known your pretty smile will be my doom. You don't do frio. I should have said you don't do frio well, but it didn't rhyme. Oh, subject. So we talked about putting a price on your shame, Monica Lewinsky TED Talk. We talk about what that meant to me, and we've talked about how putting a price on your shame is part of speaking up about your problem and achieving your change, you know, because it's that holds you back from growing and showing your face and showing yourself, you know, that makes you not get what you need from life, you know, open to the love that's in your life. But I think shame goes along with hand and the same kind of holdback as not trying to show our vulnerability to people because we want to be strong. I was watching Drag Race yesterday, and by the way, I just want to say this is a little freak in there. The one with the extra skin there on top that does all the contortions and shit. She's a beautiful soul. She's a fucking creator. She's a beautiful soul. And you always see them bitches out there trying to squish their little sad story to get a fucking tear out of people, to get a reaction, to get this. And this bitch is like doing the opposite. She's like doing the best, trying not to, you know what I mean? And if I had something to tell her, it's just that you're beautiful and that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to put a price on your vulnerability, whether you like it or not. It's okay to show that you're fragile and to show how fragile you are, because that's not what people see. So when you show them you have that side, it makes you look even stronger. And I think that's actually what happened last night. So I made some notes. I was really inspired yesterday, so I made some good notes. The worth of vulnerability. Open to the love that's in your life. The worth of vulnerability is found only when speaking up and being open to the love that is in your life. I've already kind of explained that just now. That was my opening line, you know. And also, something that I wrote down here: the hero is never saved. And a lot of the times, it's not that you need a savior. It's not that you need someone to come and rescue or do your dirty job or do your work for you. You know, you just need someone to be there with you, because everybody needs people. We're all here for connection. Like, that's what life, like, that's a trend, even a trend lately nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, we're all achieving for that. You see in all my videos, they all talk about ultimately that connection that we all seek in other people. And in order for us to grow and in order for us to feel vulnerable, and okay, so I'm gonna read the next part. It's only when we are vulnerable that we are open not only to process emotions in a healthier manner, but allow ourselves to learn and accept personal growth. Okay? Allow ourselves to learn and accept personal growth from a much intimate and fragile place, from a place which we cover so much in order to grow to where we're going. But what I've told you guys before about emotion processing is that it can make us who we are, not to process one emotion until even marinating in something negative, and then years later it will be a defining aspect of our personality or of a trait of our personality, and we don't want to do that. You know, we want to deal everything from the core, from the root. You know, that's why it's so important to keep your root chakra clean. I'm going to try and make a video about sound therapy, because it's something that I've been doing a lot, and it's been helping me and some people a lot too, so we'll talk about that later. But it's so important to be vulnerable about those things that we're holding back. So something might have hurt you when you were younger, when you were little. It's a super cliche thing. Something might have hurt you when you were little, and you hold on to this. And you have your inner child so protected because you don't want him to get hurt like that again. And you grab that little thing, and that you work it on your positive side, you know, and you achieve all these things in life, and you pile them up on top, rewarding yourself. But that little kid, that inner child, is still hurt to the moment in which, if you don't bring him out to cry and to let the world know that you have him, he's never going to understand anything. It's like putting a baby in a box and telling him his life is just it's just meant to go through pain your whole life. Why would you put yourself through that? Why would you allow yourself to have that pain inside you just so that other people won't know that you have it? We all have pain. Everybody's gonna hurt us. We're gonna have to find the one who are worth being in pain for. Bob Marley, you know, and also it's just healthier that way, you know? And it's okay. Like I've said it in my first video, it's fucking okay. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to feel vulnerable, you know? And a lot of the times when you find yourself in a web of negativity that has been created by unhealthy emotion process, or by unhidden truths, or by undefining moments that you didn't allow yourself to live through, defining moments you didn't let yourself to live through, it's hard when you're dealing with it, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the times you get hurt when you deal with this kind of stuff. When you're vulnerable, you're more likely to get hurt, and you're most likely going to fucking get hurt. And it's kind of fucking hurt. And it's not fucking easy, you know? I never talk about easy shit in my videos, but it's like when your gums are weak, it's because you don't give them enough attention. You keep them in there because they're tender. You don't want to hurt them, so you just keep them there all the time. Eventually, when you brush your teeth, they're so weak they bleed every single fucking time, and it's gross. And the only way to make them grow stronger is to brush them really fucking hard every time you brush your teeth, and let them bleed out. And eventually, they won't, because you'll be stronger and you have healthy teeth. show me your teeth. So, I'm gonna sing a little bit of Wheelrise because it talks about this, and that's gonna be it. Wheelrise is a song that was inspired from my first spell, poetry spell. Here it comes. Let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. You gotta love what you do, you gotta want more from life, and there's nothing to hold you from reaching the sky, and there's nothing to hold you if you do what's right. Everybody wants the promised land, everybody wants to reach the sky, and there's nothing to hold you from reaching the stars. Just let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Let your bells fall, let your will rise, and the path of life will be made of strength. Open to every time you go, you will come back. Every time you fall, you will get up. Open to the love that's in your life, and there's nothing to hold you from reaching the stars. Well, stars. It doesn't matter how much it hurt to shine. We must and we will.